Imagine standing aboard a massive steel cargo ship in the middle of the Bay of Bengal, surrounded by nothing but endless ocean. The ship is carrying more than 72,000 tons of iron ore. The engines are running, the crew is working, and everything appears completely normal. But then, without warning, the ship begins to tilt. Alarms start screaming. The situation turns critical. And according to survivors, the entire vessel disappears beneath the waves in roughly 8 minutes. This is the true story of the MV OceanWinner. On August 20th, 2026, the Panama-flagged bulk carrier departed from Paradeep port on India's eastern coast, reportedly heading towards Singapore. On board were 24 crew members, 20 Chinese nationals, 3 from Myanmar, and 1 from Bangladesh. For the first part of the voyage, everything appeared routine. But on August 21st, while the vessel was sailing through the Bay of Bengal, its AIS tracking signal suddenly disappeared from maritime monitoring systems. A distress alert was also received. Then the crew faced a terrifying situation. The ship began developing a severe list, and within minutes, the situation became critical. The survivors later reported that the vessel sank in approximately 8 minutes. Think about that. A giant ocean-going bulk carrier carrying more than 72,000 tons of cargo went from a normal voyage to the bottom of the sea in less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee. So, what caused it? At this stage, the exact cause of the sinking has not been officially confirmed. However, maritime experts have raised cargo liquefaction as one possible explanation. The vessel was carrying fine iron ore cargo, and when certain fine-grained cargo contains excessive moisture, it can behave very differently under the movement and pressure of a ship at sea. Instead of remaining stable, the cargo can potentially behave more like a heavy liquid. If a large amount of cargo suddenly shifts to one side, it can seriously affect the ship's stability and cause a dangerous list. But this remains a possible explanation, not a confirmed official cause of the disaster. As the emergency unfolded, a major search and rescue operation was launched. The Indian Coast Guard and Navy began searching the surrounding waters using aircraft and vessels. Hours passed as rescuers desperately searched the vast ocean. Then came a small miracle. 2 crew members were found alive and rescued, but 22 others remained missing, leaving their families waiting desperately for answers. The disaster raises a haunting question. How could such a massive cargo ship sink so suddenly? The MV OceanWinner tragedy is a chilling reminder that even the largest ships on Earth are never completely safe against the unpredictable power of the ocean. A vessel can be hundreds of meters long, carry tens of thousands of tons of cargo, and have powerful engines and modern navigation systems. But when something goes seriously wrong at sea, there may be only minutes to react. The full cause of the MV OceanWinner's sinking will depend on the investigation and the evidence gathered after the disaster. For now, the ocean keeps many of its answers beneath the surface. Somewhere beneath the waters of the Bay of Bengal lies a massive ship that, only moments before its final descent, was still carrying people, cargo, and a crew simply trying to complete an ordinary voyage. This was the story of the MV OceanWinner, the cargo ship that disappeared beneath the waves in just minutes. If you want more real maritime disasters, mysterious shipwrecks, and true stories from the world's oceans, subscribe to Horizon Fact Files. Because sometimes the most unbelievable stories aren't from Hollywood. They're real, and they happen at sea.